morning, everybody. Everybody alert? All right. So I'm really excited to be here. When Kavya, as mom, asked me to talk, I wasn't sure what I'm going to talk much because I'm not so familiar with the AI. Of course, probably I'm using it on an everyday basis in my practice, but don't know much about it. But I thought, you know what? These are high school kids, and I'm a mother of teen kids. One son in the 9th grade and a daughter who's a sophomore in college. So I thought, you know, this should be easy, right? I'm giving the talk to them on an everyday basis, right? So let me start by saying that I have been in practice for 14 years now in medical practice and face a lot of challenges in the daily life, you know, facing with the patients, and especially when the healthcare is shifting towards outcome-based practice. So long gone are those days where it was fee-for-service, you see a patient, you get paid. Now things are shifting towards outcome-based. And what does outcome-based medicine means? It means that unless you get the outcome for the patient, you're not going to be reimbursed. So if your blood pressures on your patients are not under control, well, you're not going to get paid as the doctors who are able to actually get to that outcome. So imagine the challenges that the practicing physicians are facing. So this is so important that healthcare meets technology here, because technology is going to help me get there. And it is the wave of the new future, right? And so I said, let me come talk to you guys and see maybe one of you can develop some things in future for me and for practicing physicians like myself who are passionate about taking care of our patients, who want the best of the best outcomes for our patients, right? So with that, I want to start with the quote, and that's by Christian D. Larson, an American teacher and an author. And he says, believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there's something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. And I'm sure you guys face obstacles on an everyday basis like I do. But if you have that inner strength and believe in yourself, you're going to overcome that. And that's one thing that I want to start off with. And then I also want to say that, you know, great speakers, you know, here talking about healthcare, technology, everything is good. But you all have to have these core inner values that are actually going to help you get there, right? So how do we do this? I follow a formula, a simple formula that is 4 Ds. And this is going to be very simple. I'm just going to break it down to the kids so you guys can calm down on that and achieve whatever you want to achieve in life. And the first one is the dream, right? So first D is a dream. If you don't have a dream of what you want to achieve, you have no clear vision, then you're wandering, right? So you got to make sure that you know where you want to get to. So have your short-term goals and long-term goals chalked out. This is what I'm going to do now when I'm in high school or when I'm in college. And this is what I vision myself becoming. So when you have a clear dream, you already have halfway through. You won your battle. So the second thing that I would say is determination. Now, the second D is determination. So you have to be determined to go to your goal, to reach your dream. And that determination comes from a strong inner strength. Now, everybody with me here? So every day in the morning when you wake up, oh, another day. Well, you know what? Do not wake up with that attitude. Your attitude changes the way your day goes. Wake up and say, I'm ready. You know SpongeBob? I'm sure everybody sees SpongeBob. He's like, I'm ready. So you've got to be ready to take on the world. Got to be ready to take on your dreams. Okay, that's the determination. And determination determines your destination. You see these ants, I'm sure you've seen little ants. You know what they do? They're still little, but they carry these big sugar granules on their backs, and they just go in a row, try to go up, they fall down. They fall, try back up. They don't give up. So you don't give up your dreams. So if an ant can do it, we can do it, right? So let's make our determination, our inner strength very strong, that we overcome all these challenges, okay? And the third D that I want to say is about discipline. Discipline is very important. If you don't have discipline, no matter how much determination you have, you're not going to get there. You've got to have a discipline. You've got to have a structure, a pattern of how you're going to follow your thoughts. Your thoughts need to be put into action. They can be up here, but if you don't put it in action, you're not going to get where you're supposed to get. So let's focus on discipline. I know growing up, my dad's actually here. He's a pediatric surgeon from India, but he used to wake me up at 4 o'clock in the morning and say, Reena, get up, start studying. So this is very important, because you've got to have a vision, determination, discipline. So that's the third D that I want to talk about, is the discipline. And then what's the discipline actually is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. You see your goals, but you can't get there if you don't have the discipline. So have determination, have discipline, put your thoughts into action, and go be a go-getter, okay? That's what's going to determine your destination. And what's the last D that I go for is the dedication. So you have to have complete dedication towards your dream, right? And this dream should be dedicated to the world, to actually add some value to the world. So think selflessly, right? Think how I can, so you're in AI, and I'm in healthcare. Everybody, there's so many things that we're doing, but every second think, how can I make a difference in the world? Okay? So that itself will start, just getting you going. You'll keep you motivated. And if you're selfless, your dreams are going to come true, no matter what. They're bound to come true, okay? So let's talk about Nelson Mandela. He says, we can change the world and make it a better place. It's in your hands to make a difference. So whether it's healthcare, whether it's AI is the future. I'm sure you guys are in for a big impact. And I'm looking forward to all of these smart kids here to make a difference in healthcare for practicing physicians like me. I love seeing patients. I enjoy when the outcomes are wonderful. And I just heard about the diabetic retinopathy thing. I'm going to catch that kid there, because I need to put that in place in my practice, because I know that I'm failing in that measure. Healthcare is now, you're scored. So every doctor is being scored as, how are you doing on each measure? And I want to make sure I get 100 on 100. So I want to make sure that I tap into every technology that's out there that can make my medical practice the most successful one. And at that note, this was a little not so much into AI and like what Dr. White said, but I just wanted to motivate you kids to do your best and never, ever, ever give up. All right? Okay.